Recorded Books and RB Digital present Sandpiper Cove by Irene Hannon. Narrated by Thérèse Plummer. Chapter 1. Not again. Adam Stone slammed the door in his decrepit Kia, expelled a breath, and surveyed the damage. The rustic one-room cabin he called home appeared to be untouched this go-around. But it would take some serious sanding to get rid of the profanity spray-painted on the small outbuilding that housed his woodworking shop. At least the vandals hadn't broken any windows this time. But where was Clyde? Breaking into a jog on the gravel drive, he scanned the surrounding woods that offered peeks at the pristine Oregon beach and choppy April sea 100 yards away.
"Clyde!"
No response.
"Clyde! Come on out, boy! It's safe!"
Silence, save for the distinctive trill of the sandpiper that gave this secluded cove its name. He clamped his jaw shut. Damaged property he could deal with, but if those thugs had done anything to... A soft whimper came from the direction of the workshop, and the swinging door he'd rigged up for the adopted stray gave a slight shimmy. Adam switched direction, digging out the keys to the shed as he goosed his jog to a sprint.
"I'm here, boy. Hang on."
He fumbled the key as he inserted it in the lock, tremors sabotaging his fingers. Clenching his teeth, he tried again. It was crazy to worry about a dumb mutt who hadn't had enough sense to move out of the path of a car. Letting yourself care for anyone or anything was an invitation for grief. And he didn't need any more of that. Yet walking away from a hurt, defenseless creature hadn't been an option on that foggy day by the side of Highway 101, when he'd found the injured pooch barely clinging to life. The lock clicked, and he pushed the door open. From the corner of the shop where he'd wedged himself behind some scrap wood, Clyde poked out his black nose. He whimpered again, his big, soulful brown eyes filled with fear. Adam exhaled, his tension whooshing out like CO2 being released from a soft drink can. Clyde was scared, but okay. Hunkering down, he held out his hand and gentled his voice.
"You're safe, boy. Come on out."
Clyde didn't budge. No problem. Adam sat cross-legged on the rough-hewn floorboards and waited. Pushing any creature to trust if they weren't yet ready to do so could backfire, no matter how well-intentioned the overture. The small white scar on his right hand from the night Clyde had mistaken a friendly reach for a threat proved that. But these days it didn't take long for the mangy mongrel to emerge from a hiding place. Less than 15 seconds later, Clyde crept out and inched toward him, limping on his bad leg. As the dog approached, Adam fought the urge to pull the shaking mess of mottled fur into a comforting embrace. Instead, he remained motionless until Clyde sniffed around, stuck a damp nose in his palm, and climbed into his lap. All 43 pounds of him. Only then did Adam touch the dog.
"No one's gonna hurt you, fella. Everything's fine."
The last word hitched as he stroked the mutt.
"I'm here, and I won't be leaving again until I go to work tomorrow morning. We'll spend the rest of Sunday together. I might even grill a burger for you, too, instead of making you eat that dog chow the vet recommended. Added some comfort food sound."
Of course, the stupid dog had no idea what he was saying, but his soothing tones seemed to calm the canine. Clyde's shake subsided, and when their gazes connected, the mutt's eyes brimmed with adoration. A sudden rush of warmth filled Adam's heart, but he quickly squelched it. How pathetic to be touched by a dog's affection. Besides, it was all an illusion. Dogs didn't feel emotions. Without breaking eye contact, Clyde gave his fingers a quick, dry lick, as if to say, "Yes, we do, and I think you're great." Pressure built in Adam's throat as he smoothed a hand over Clyde's back, his fingertips feeling every ridge of scar tissue that had been there long before their lives had intersected 16 months ago, when both of them had been in desperate need of a friend. Okay, fine. Maybe he was reading too much into the dog's reaction.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?